Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. So as you all know, at the beginning of a new year, we usually mitigate the more negative annual stars. And this year it's the star 2 in the southeast and the star 5 in the west. So these are the stars that we usually try to mitigate by implementing a metal cure. Now, usually we do this right at the beginning of the year. So around at the end of February, at the end of January, beginning of February. Now, some of you may have missed that date, or maybe you were not at home, you were traveling, whatever. For some reason, you may have missed that date. And if that is the case, there is one more opportunity, one more chance to mitigate these negative annual stars for the year 2024. This is the last opportunity. So don't ask me for additional dates. There are no additional dates. This is really something that you should highlight in your calendars if you haven't already mitigated these stars in your home or your office. Yeah, it can be for both. So the number 2 illness star is located in the southeast. So the degree range is 112.6 degrees to 157.5. Or just to make it easy, you just stand in the center of your home or your office and just check where the southeast is. And usually we would implement a sort of cure in the widest area of that pie slice. Yeah, never put it in the center or close to the center, because there we have totally different energy. So always in the widest area possible, still inside your home. Yeah, if that happens to be a balcony, don't put the cure on the balcony. It has to be inside your home. So this would be for the illness star in the southeast. And then we've got the number 5 calamity star, which is located in the west sector this year. And that is the degree range 247.6 to 262.5. Again, just stand in the center, check where west is. And this is where we have the calamity star, or the 5 yellow, or the disaster star, whatever you want to call it. Usually very, very scary names. I wouldn't be too scared of it, to be honest, unless you actually activate the star with hammering, drilling, or shifting around of heavy furniture. Then you really don't have to worry much about it. But there's always people who are really concerned about these 2 stars, the number 2 illness and the number 5 yellow. So if you have not done the mitigation earlier in the year, then you can do it in April. And if you have done it already, no need to do it again. Yeah, in fact, that would be actually detrimental. Yeah, so if you have already done a mitigation early in the year, January, February, to mitigate these 2 stars, do not agitate them again. Yeah, don't do this if you've already done the mitigation. So the date and time you can use is the 26th of April. You can use the entire day, but the best time is 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Now, obviously, if you're not at home because you're working, never mind. Yeah, then just do it at any other time of the day. The entire day is very good for this particular mitigation. I'm just highlighting the best time. Now, the day clashes with the tiger. So if you are born in the year of the tiger, you cannot use this date. Yeah, regardless of the time of the day. And then that's just as there's no other date. All right. So don't do it if you have the tiger in the year, if you're born in the year of the tiger. Now, let's say you live with several other family members, and you are the only one who is born in the year of the tiger. You can still do this mitigation, provided you haven't done it in February. You can still do the mitigation, but you may just not benefit from it, but everyone else in the household will. Yeah, so you can still do it. You may just not be the benefactor. Now, what to do exactly on this date? Ideally, we want a metal sound. That is much, much more helpful. If that's not possible, you can place a heavy metal object. So dumbbells are always a good thing. Usually we say at least a minimum of 25 to 30 kg. So just put a dumbbell in each one of these sectors. Yeah, so one in the southeast and one in the west. in each sector, if you just put weights there, each sector needs to have 25 to 30 kg. Yeah. So 25 to 30 in the southeast, and then 25 to 30 in the west. Now, what works much, much better, especially in period 9, is actually metal sound. And I'm not talking about a wind chime. Wind chimes are not suitable for as feng shui cures. We cannot use them because the metal sound is not consistent enough. It's not strong enough. It doesn't have a high vibration. So what we usually use is a gong, like a metal gong, or we can use a singing bowl, as you can see here on the picture. So a metal singing bowl. And you can just rim that singing bowl for like 10 to 15 minutes in the southeast, and then 10 to 15 minutes in the west. Or you can use a ding sha. So this is these two clangs that you see there on the slide, and just bang them together, clang them together for like 10, 15 minutes in the southeast, and then again the same in the west. So you can also do that, and you only need to do that once. Yeah, you don't need to continuously do that. It is very, very powerful. Just the metal sound itself is very, very good. All right. So this is for all those who have missed the metal mitigation in January, February. You can do this again. This is the last date. Yeah, there's no other date. So try to do this. If you haven't, if you're afraid of the number 2 or the number 5, try to do this, and you can mitigate most of the negative effects of these stars. All right. So I hope this works for you. And if you do have any questions, any comments, please put them in the comment section below. I'm always happy to hear from you guys and engage with you. It's a lot of fun to just hear your thoughts on these things. And in the meantime, please do share this video out with anybody who may be interested. Hit that subscribe button and like the video. All right, see you guys soon.